Left her man in the crowd on the floor. Out of town, never saw her before. Told her, baby, we don't got that long. Listen, this not my city show, but I treat it like my city show. 20 more minutes into I'm on. 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 Yeah, I am not slow. Niggas, you want me cause I got the dope. Pass that girl right on my friend, give me cold. He passed me her friend, so they switching roles. I hit it fast, yeah, I hit it slow. But by the morning, girl, I gotta go. Gotta get ready, tonight is my show. If you okay, you might help in my show. Got them big partners right under my nose. These niggas mad cause I got all the dough. These niggas mad cause I got all the dough. Changing my style cause I got every flow. Got every girl, ain't no top in my hose. I understand that it's your girlfriend, bro, but you know I gotta keep her close. I'll be your legs and I keep her close. Living life on the edge, on the tightrope. I am so clean, I might start moving so. Try the new Rari, I don't need to know. Try the Bugatti like it's a bubble. I had your girl and you already know. Don't really like her, we friends for the most. Shoot in the truck, got all on my chip. Don't leave a crumb, got the bread in your toast. If you start touching my gun, got no host. I put a coat on the top of my coat. Only 20 minutes before the show. I met that girl right up at my show. Left her man in the crowd on the floor. Out of town, never saw her before. Told her, baby, we don't got that long. Listen, this not my city show, but I treat it like my city show. 20 more minutes into I'm on. 20 more minutes into I'm on. 20 more minutes into I'm on. 20 more minutes into I'm on.
Bottles on me, long as someone drink it. Never drop the ball, fuck it y'all thinking. Making sure the young money ship is never sinking. About to set it off in this bitch Jada Pinkett. I shouldn't have drove, tell me how I'm getting home. You too fine to be laying down in bed alone. I can teach you how to speak my language, Rosetta Stone. I swear this life is like the sweetest thing I've ever known. About to go Thriller, Mike Jackson on these niggas. All I need's a fucking red jacket with some zippers. Super good Smitto, a package of the swishers. I did it overnight, it couldn't happen any quicker. Y'all know them, well fucking me either. But point the biggest skeptic out, I make them a believer. It wouldn't be the first time I done it. Throwing hundreds when I should be throwing ones, bitch, I run it. I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Who the fuck are y'all? I swear it feels like the last few nights. We've been everywhere and back, but I just can't remember it all. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm doing me. I'm doing me. I'm living life right now, man. And this what I'ma do till it's over. Till it's over. But it's far from over.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time. Get your life. Do the thing. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. Fuck that paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I'm sipping that kombucha.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
I'm the one that introduced you to you right now.
Yo, is the stream lagging? Not right? It's not lagging, right? It's good? Alright. Lag? Hold on. Let me see if I can fix fix it. Hopefully it's fine.
I just made part of my shit, get it live. Hold up. Yeah, you try to come around at the shit. They popping your tires.
Ha ha ha. Alright. Hopefully the stream don't crash today, because that won't be a good start till Monday. You guys ready for a Monday though? Man, I just got through the charts right now and I know exactly what to expect today. We can honestly just set a buy limit and get it, and then call it a day. Honestly, let's just set a buy limit, chat, and then just wait, you know, take a nap or something. Wake up and shit TP. Damn, my camera's not on. Why isn't it turning on? IB, thanks for a tier 1, appreciate you. IB? It's an I, yeah, it's an I. Oh wait, man, the lights are on. Hold up. Alright. What up, chat? Screen's blurry. Oh man. Hold on. Is it really? What's wrong with this? What do you mean the screen's blurry? No, because for mine it says hold on. Maybe it might be the Wi-Fi. I don't think it is, but I just don't know why my I didn't really touch my PC because it says like YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's fixed now. All I had to do was fully plug in my Ethernet cord. I don't know if that fixed it, but I guess it fixed it. Should be good now, chat. If your screen's blurred, just refresh your stuff. Anyways, chat. Common Android user. All right. Anyways, chat. What's going on, man? Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. You know, it's Monday here, so new week for us. Welcome back. It was a pretty short weekend, I'll say. You know, pretty chill weekend. Didn't really do much. What was I gonna go? Oh yeah. Anyways, yeah. If you guys take a look at the charts today, today you have news, right? You have I lied, you do not have news today. I thought today you had the CPI. I guess that's tomorrow, or retail sales tomorrow. Yeah, today you're chilling. There's not much going on today. Tomorrow you have core retail sales, Empire State Manufacturing Index, and more retail sales. Wednesday you got median minutes, FOMC median minutes. Nothing too crazy. Thursday, unemployment claims, and Friday chill. So this week honestly looks pretty chill. Doesn't look too crazy, from my opinion. Should be a pretty decently chill week, you know, in terms of volume and everything. It should be pretty, you know, standard, I'll say. But yeah, chat. Let's get going on with the week here. So let me send my Zoom link, and then let's do the analysis, and then we'll just like honestly just, you know, wait for ourselves to align. But first step is doing the analysis. All right, let me just send the Zoom link real quick. You guys good though? Hopefully it's a chill weekend. Hopefully no one trade Bitcoin or something, you know. Good chat. Quick question: Huracan or 720S? Just asking for a friend, you know. Huracan or 720S? That's about go crazy. Tier 2. Huracan, 100%. Huracan. X Plaid, true. Oh man. Honestly, I think it's 720S. They're both entry-level supercars. But it's kind of like a warm-up, you know. It's kind of like a warm-up because it's literally it'll be my second car, right? And it'll be my first like ever. It's like my first car. It's like my second car, my first ever supercar this year. I just got my license in January. The M4 was literally my first car, chat. So I need to build my way up, you know what I mean? And like, eventually, you know, entry-level supercars lead to non-entry-level supercars. That's a flex in itself. Hey man, 2 cars in a year. Hold on, let me just send my Zoom link. Did I send that? All right, cool. I sent it. All right, everyone should be good now. I've been liking M4. I've been loving M4. Honestly, I've been loving it. Like, I feel like, I don't know. Lately, my love for cars have gone up. Obviously, I'm new to like the car game, whatever. So when I first got my M4, I mean, it was like one of my dream cars, right? Growing up as a kid, like one of my dream cars, and I got it. Whatever, it was cool, and then I got bored of it a little bit, and then now. I know I'm starting to like cars again, or cars. I'm getting like deeply into cars. So I actually want to tune it. I actually want to like mod it up and stuff. So yeah, no, I'm gonna probably like wrap my car, wrap it like Daytona. What's it called? Daytona Violet. So purple basically. And then I'm gonna tune it, get a new exhaust system. I'm gonna do a lot of shit with the car. Anyways. Are we gonna do Trace Taken? No, honestly, Trace Taken 7+ pips. Let's just leave it there. That's a flex. 7+ pips. So for those that say you only catch 10 pips, oh, there you go. Caught 7. Caught 7 instead. All right, chat. So let's get into the analysis real quick. All right, and then we'll get back to our stuff later on. But time to lock it in. So what we got going on today is we have, you know, gold here. So obviously we're like halfway into the month here. The monthly hasn't flipped bullish yet, right? Obviously you are still creating the monthly bottom wick and you have 17 trading days left. Now a lot can happen here, right? A lot can happen. Any given point this month we could flip, we could create a top wick. Now worst case, you know, worst case, price doesn't create a top wick. That's cool. It may end up closing bearish, right? So if we do end up closing bearish, right, we're still in this range here from basically where we have a resistance here, right? And then we have like a support here, right? So this is like the range you are currently in. And if we end up closing like bearish at resistance here, right, for the monthly, right, let's say you don't flip bullish and this is how the monthly closes, perfect. Next month's candle, you're likely going to see a top wick and a continuation to the downside, right? And that would make a lot of sense, actually. That would make a lot of sense. So I wouldn't mind if you don't flip bullish. Again, it won't affect, this is the monthly time frame analysis, it won't really affect our day-to-day 10 pip trades, right? Because it's just a monthly outlook. So But yeah, that's what you could probably expect if you don't end up creating a top wick for the monthly. You have 17 days left, so that's a lot of days left. Lots can happen, so I wouldn't be all right, why did I open up this? Let's say I can do that. I didn't know I can do that. That's fire. Anyways, but yeah, at any given point, the monthly could just create a top wick and do that, you know, create a top wick and to continue further down towards the next support at 1825. So just be aware of that. I believe the weekly is pretty bearish though, so there's a possibility you could come down to break the monthly lows. The monthly lows is at 1900, and the weekly lows, or the weekly did close below the range here. So if you guys come down to the weekly, you're gonna notice that you close below this range here to the left. So there was once a support here, you close below. Let me just see where that is exactly. Yeah, so you close below here. Price closed below these ranges. I would assume since we're closing below these ranges that you should see another continuation down towards the next support. So if this is your support right here, your next support is going to be roughly down here, I'll say, right at like 1890. So that's where you can probably come down for the weekly. Again, the weekly needs to create a top wick, or it doesn't have to, but high chance it will. But you're gonna notice that every time you close below these ranges here, well, there's only been one time really, but one time where you push through the ranges once you close below here. So that's how I'm looking at to mirror, right? I'm looking to mirror these pushes down to the left here, coming down to fill those ranges there. So a top wick is what you probably want. If you can create a top wick, you know, earlier in the week, which is today, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you continue to drop, that'd be amazing. You eventually come down towards the next support, which is again 1890, and then eventually create a bottom wick for discount potentially even as well. So it could be an algo week this week, all right? So I would honestly, like, this might be one of those supercharged weeks where you can supercharge your account. In terms of, there'll be algo days. So the more, you know, algo days you have, the more pips you have potentially to catch, right? So something that you kind of, you know, wish for as a price action trader all the time. So just, you know, locking in this week. The daily time frame is pretty, I'll say, it closed bullish, but it closed with very weak bullish here. So if you guys take a close look here, you're gonna notice that the previous weekly had no or previous daily on Thursday had no bottom wick here, right? So no bottom wick just indicates that there's not enough range to continue down at any given point. You could come down to create a bottom wick just to flip back up bullish, and that's what price kind of did here. So if you guys take a close look, you're gonna notice that you are at some type of support here, or you were at support here. It kind of depends where you draw as well. There's a support level right around here. There's also a support level right around here as well. There's two of those areas there where price could possibly reject that. Basing it off of the first rejection today, you did come down to break the lows, and now you're starting to flip bullish. So that could just be the bottom wick for all I know, right? In the past, there's been times where you did reject the support to continue back up, right? So if this is where you're gonna reject that, you gotta create resistance somewhere, right? So you know where resistance is, right? It's gonna be likely like somewhere here, probably. I'll say this like red line. If you do end up coming up, that's probably where we're gonna come up today towards, right? So that target area is gonna be 1922. That range going up is around 86 pips. So it's not a bad range today. It's definitely tradable. The thing is, we can come down a little further, and I would prefer a little further. I sort of want to see the motion form on a smaller time frame. I was looking at gold earlier on a smaller time frame, which I'll go through here in a second, but I noticed that the motion needs to form still on a smaller time frame, like the 1 hour, and that taps you into 1906, 1907. So I'm going to show you guys where it is in a second. But that's the daily time frame, right? So understand that at any given point, you could come down further towards 1907, and then once it's at 1907, that could be the rejection for us to drive up today. So if it does end up doing that, then you have a bigger range to drive up than you would off of the current low. All right. The 4 hour time frame, again, this is what I was looking at, right? So the motion. So yes, you are, I guess you can say you are creating lower lows here, right? Lower highs, lower lows, whatever, right? You're making like, you know, lower lows, but I believe you notice how like price was struggling to push down here, right? Like it came down, broke the lows once, struggled, came back up, create support, fake out. Same thing happened here, came up, right? So there's a possibility you're gonna see another spike down here. And once you see that strong spike down, breaking through all these levels to the left here, so there's like a strong support here, you say, right? Once you see something like this form, that's your indication that that you have volume and that you're gonna continue to drive up now. So that's all I was saying. Like 1907, 1906 areas to the left, right, is kind of what you're looking at. You kind of want to see it break the lows, tap into these areas, and then around like 1907, 1906, you can look to scaling buys to retest the highs or even flip this candle. If you know that your resistance now is going to be up here at these areas here, right? This is your range form. 1920, 1907, that's the range you want to play in. So as price comes down, taps those levels, you can probably look for buys and then take it up towards 1920, 1916, because the chances of you creating lows after breaking these lows is very low. Because if you were to make a low here, right, and then price were to continue to push up, it's gonna tap into 1920 before it starts to retrace, because it will start to retrace once you have like candle closures and shit, right? So once you actually close like this, you'll probably see the next candle come down, create a bottom wick, and that'll be your new low. But the first initial push up from 1907 will be a strong push towards 1920. So just expect that today, or I'll assume that that's likely gonna happen today. It's just about when it's gonna happen, or you know, if that actually forms or not. But if that were to form, then you know, we'll look for those buys at like 1907, 1910, 1908 and such. I'll say like 1906 is pretty decent level for us to take buys at, but we're like pretty far away still. We're like, I think 50 pips away or 70 pips away from that range there getting tapped. So let's see if we can take advantage of the sells even, because if we are expecting price to continue pushing down to create a steeper wick, again towards 1907, 1906, then how could we anticipate the sells coming down on top of the buys later on as well? So how I'm gonna look at this is, or what I'm gonna do here is, let's go down to like the 30 and see how it looks here. 30, I'm just looking at structure. I'm just looking to see what makes the most sense right now. Let's drop down to the 15. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but lately I'm using the 15 quite a bit. By lately I mean the last 2 weeks since we got back. But yeah, there's your 15 there, 1910.959 here. So this is your support here, right? So let's go ahead and mark this up as like your support. Can this be a little lower? Probably be a little lower. Yeah, right there, 1909.857. So I'm just trying to mark up my major levels right now, right? Just levels where we can just tap and struggled in the past. Let me see if this can change. No, pretty good. Get a little higher. Is it tap here? Okay, cool, it does. Yeah, it should be good there. Yeah, so 1910.109 I'll say is my next support here. So if price were to continue to drop down today, you now know that 1910 is a strong area of rejection, an area where price could literally reject off of at any given time. And that's what sort of happened earlier today. You came down last night during London Asian, tapped into those ranges, and then you started to just form some ranges afterwards, right? So price obviously came up, now it's creating some type of resistance up here. So if we know there's a resistance here, let's go ahead and mark this up as a resistance then. So 1915 or yeah, 1916.193 I'll say is a pretty strong level on price here. So how is that looking to 5? All right, yeah, that's cool, should be good. So let's put it right here. All right, so 1916 current range we're in. So this is the range where there's gonna be a lot of ranging, obviously, right? Like this, there's gonna be like, this is the range you're currently in right now. So there's your support at 1910, there's your resistance at 1916. This is the range where price will probably spend the majority of its time in until it breaks out, until it grabs liquidity to continue down or grabs liquidity to continue up. So the only way I can get sells here, right? Because going back to the daily time frame, going back to what we said earlier, but the daily coming down towards 1907, 1906, the only way we can get sells, or the only way I would look for sells, is probably if you grab liquidity to continue down. Because if price were to continue to push down towards 1906, right? Let's go ahead and mark that up just so you guys have a reference point. 1906.266 right here. If price were to truly drop down towards 1906, it needs to grab liquidity first before doing so, right? And you're gonna see it probably form. I'm looking left here, I'm looking at levels where you have rejected in the past, and I'll say probably like this area here to the left, 1922, or even like possibly 1921. Yeah, I'll say around those areas there. I'll say those are the areas where you can probably reject off of today to continue driving. Yeah, 21.152. That's cool. All right, so if price were to continue to drive up today towards 1921, that's when I look for my sells probably, because even if you were to drive above 20 or 1916 here, think about it, right? If price were to just break above these ranges here, and its target was to fill this range up here at this area, because that's your next major resistance. If that's what price is planning to do, it's got to grab liquidity for doing so, right? So like if you were to take like buys above 1921 here, right, or 1916 here, if buys were to continue above 1916, to drive towards 1926, it's got to grab liquidity. It's not just going to drive up obviously within the candle, unless you have news or something that's a catalyst to drive it up like that, right? It's likely going to just create some ranges before coming up. So like as you tap into like 1921, your next major resistance, right, you're probably gonna see a pullback or something there. You're probably gonna see a count come down, create a bottom wick, you know, maybe even form resistance here for all I know, like this. And then, you know, once it forms that support there, it's likely gonna continue to drive up to retest the highs, right? But even if it doesn't do that, even if it doesn't form this, it's still gotta create a bottom wick some way, right? So if you were to take sells at 1921, that's where you're taking advantage of. You're taking advantage of that pullback, that pushback towards 1916, 1917. That's kind of like your advantage point where you can take advantage of. And then if you want runners, right, if price ends up flipping, then it ends up flipping from 1921. You have a wick entry, and then you let runners rock until 1906, and that range coming down is like 104 pip range, right? So it's either we look for that today, right, to continue driving down towards 1906, or we look for buys at 1906, right? But whatever's in this range, I probably won't look for anything in right now, at least, and then this range as well. But once you actually tap into those areas there, that's when we can probably take advantage of price action and then take advantage of the buys and sells. All right, and for the buys, again, 1906. If you were to drive down, like what's below 1906? Below 1906 is gonna be probably what is this? 1895. So like even if you were to continue to drive down again towards 1985, you're not just gonna see a one bearish candle like this. You're gonna see structure form, right? So like you might see something like this and then like this, all right? But you get top wicks, so you need liquidity for doing so. So therefore, you know, taking buys on 1906, you have that advantage point which you can take advantage of. And then you can put your stops below like these zones to the left here. All right. But yeah, chat, like looking for price sells at 1921 here. So I don't know when this is gonna play out. Could, you know, we gotta move like 70 pips basically in order to tap into those ranges. And you're gonna need, by looking at price here and seeing that you haven't moved yet and it's almost ADM opening or NY opening, you probably need the NY opening, and then you probably need the comics open. So this trade could possibly play out at like 8:15, 8:20, 8:30. If it doesn't happen by 8:30, 8:35, then probably gonna be 9:30, right? NYC open. And then if not 9, then 10, 10, 10:20, 10:15. But those are like your major times today. But it won't happen now. It won't happen in the next 5 minutes, I'll tell you that. So now that I did the analysis, right, it's all about literally just waiting for everything to line up so we can take our positions, all right? But yeah, man, that's it. That's what I got going on today, chat. Trades take it? No, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna flex 7 pips. I'm kidding. I'll take it out. Will this be the week where the account hits the milli? I guess we'll find out. Oh man. Yeah, chat. That's what I got going on today. So it's just well, the thing about the top wick here is like that's where the day break of the highs is, and but like it's between like 23 and 21, right? So like if you were to take sells at 21 here, which I believe we might head up a little further up, we might end up seeing like 22.3 here. So it's either gonna be like 22 or like I'll say 26. Like if we were to take sells here, our stops gonna be above here, or probably above this kind of high, 1930, and then second entry at 1925. Because the price would continue to drive up here towards like this area, it's gotta create a bottom wick first, right, before driving up. So if you were to take sells here and that entry doesn't decide to reject, you have another pineapple which you can take at 26, right? Because at 26, well, yeah, in past 26 you rejected off of to come down towards 24, 22, and you can get out a break even or even in profit with those two positions there, right? If price were to continue driving up here. I'm just trying to see if I see what happened to the left here. So every time that you drove down, yeah, that makes sense. Now look, chat, so if you guys take a look here at like every time price came down toward 1905, 1906, right? So let's go ahead and just mark this up here. So there's obviously a strong resistance here. I'll say strong support down here, right? So I guess you can just focus on this range here in this box here. So every time looking left here that you were to drive down towards 1906, what did price tap before doing so? It needs to clear ranges, right? And in the past it cleared a range in the zone here, 1927. So that possibly could be where the top wick could be before driving down towards 1906. Because again, I'm looking left here, I'm looking at times we came down towards 1905, and this is the only thing I see in the past so far. I mean, this came down as well, but even before coming down, you create top wicks here anyways, right, at 1930. There's a possibility that this could have been the top wick for us to drive down, but I highly doubt it. Since we're closing the way we're closing, you know, at these ranges here, I would assume that you're gonna come up to at least 1925, 1923 here before coming down. So even if that is a top wick, you're gonna see a retest of 22, 23 before making its way down towards like 1914, 1912 and shit. Let's see what else you got here, because the more times it happens, the better it is, right? So what's that range there? So 1906, and then you have this range. Okay, came down, where did it tap? 29, 28, okay, 25. 1918. It came down, where did it tap? 1924. Came down, 24, 27. Oh, 27 is kind of far away though. That's kind of far. We'll see what happens here during the session, because who knows, maybe we might end up getting the buys up about 22. Depends what price does here, right? It just needs to break out. It needs to, you know, print the motion somehow, some way. So once it actually prints the motion, you can look for positions, but it just hasn't done that yet. But this is a range you do not want to be in. And this is a range where probably like last year, if I was looking for buys above here, so I was below here, whatever, right, I'll get probably destroyed on, because you're likely going to see a fake out before continuing in its direction. So yeah, probably a 4-hour motion or something here to retest like 1910. 1912. What is that? There's something range, not too bad. That is not too bad. What do we do on Friday, chat? I forgot what we took on Friday. Let me see Friday real quick. I'm interested. Oh yeah, we took this. I remember now. Yeah, we took these buys here. I forgot. I didn't even hit break even, then it ran right after news. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they didn't print the motion yet. I need to wait for the breakout lows there. It's not bad. I'll stay in chat. This is very similar. That's why, right here, if you can come down and break the lows at 1912, 19, there'll be a 5-minute wick for 1912 here, 1912.40. There's a possibility you can take buys from 1912 to 1916. I'm considering it. I just want to see how price forms here because this 1 hour candle closes in about 11 minutes here. So if we can close, respecting, you see how you have a minor support here to the left at 1913. If you can close respecting that level, and then price ends up coming down to break the lows at 8 a.m. towards 1912, you know, possibly even further down at 12.060, then you can probably take buys going up towards 1916. Because if price were to drive down towards, again, even if price were to drive down towards 1906, it's got to grab liquidity for doing so. So you have these ranges where price can obviously break above, right? So if you were to take buys here, for instance, right, later on, from here to here or whatever, like from here to here or here to here, right? Let's put it here for now for our monsters. If you were to take these buys here, even if price were to drop down towards like 1906, 1910, you're gonna see a fake out. You're gonna probably see a range one fake out like this above the range. So as you form the range one fake out, you know, obviously we'll be in profit for the buys. We'll close up the buys, right? But like once this happens, obviously that's when price has a higher chance to continue down because it forms structure to continue down now. And that's when you'll see a push down. So yeah, we could possibly take buys at like around 8 a.m. at 1912 towards 1916. You have an advantage point from basically 1912 to 1913, which is like a solid, you know, I'll say this is a solid 15 pip range. And then you have on top of that, you have this as well, which could be a potential 40 pip runner. I think that won't be too bad, yeah. So let's see, 1912.060. Right, and you're gonna see as well, like let's go down to the small time frame and let's see all the times where price drove down towards 1910 or even 1906 what happened here, right? So you're gonna see that at one given point you rejected off of what, 1911, 1912. Same thing happened here, same rejection you had here to the left here, right? So here, here, right? You're gonna see that every time you drove down towards 1907, which was mainly, I'll say here, this push down here, right? You came up and created a top wick first. Look where you rejected beforehand. You rejected here, here, and here. So like that's like the medium average would be like 1912, 1911, 500, and then you made your way up towards where? The top of the range, right? So this is the piece you're trying to catch now from 1910, from 1910 to 1912 to 1916, right? Because if it were to drive down again, you're gonna see a top again 1916, 1917. Before making its way down towards 1910 or even 1906 here, right? So that's what you're trying to mirror now. You're just looking in the past at levels where you rejected in the past, and you're anticipating where you can reject this time around while taking advantage of the current ranges, right? So that's what we're gonna be doing here today, probably. All right, that's probably what I'll be looking for. Let me go ahead and just mark that up here. Yeah, sometimes chat takes me like maybe 2 or 3 runs of doing my analysis for me to actually get a better understanding of what I'm looking for today. Like there's some days where I come to the charts and the first thing I see is the breakdown, but some days it might take me a couple more, you know, sometimes it might take me more time or a couple more breakdowns in general. Like I think on Thursday or Wednesday, it took me like an hour into the stream until I actually had an idea of what price is gonna do and where price is headed. And it's just whenever I notice it, really, right? So obviously we're on the charts here. So the more I stare at the charts, the more I'm looking at these candles print. The more I'm looking left there, the more I see the same pattern kind of print, and that's when I kind of have my analysis. But yeah, I guess, you know, 1912 won't be too bad today. It's 11.680. Yeah, 1911.680, 700-ish. Shouldn't be too bad. It's either that or we get sells at, you know, 1922. Kind of far away, but this is the range you can probably play around in. All right, so like that's where I have it at, right, chat? Which does not mean there's a bottom here, okay? Like this is just like for those who are come to the streams and like they missed the breakdown. Now they're like, "Yo, Don, what are you looking for?" Right? But like there's no bottom here or anything yet. I'll let you guys know exactly what I do, obviously, like when I enter and all of that. Like, you know, as I always do. It's just there for people who have questions. That's it. All right, so if you have a buy limit there, just be careful because we don't have to buy. We don't have a buy limit there. We just have a potential level there. Oh man, my eyes burn. $920s. Oh, 920. By yourself. What up, Chad? Inspiring to see you constantly adapting. Always, man. Yo, Chad, you know what's funny this weekend? Actually, no, I did do some stuff this weekend. I was on like a mini roundtable on Twitter, actually. If you guys missed that stuff, I was this close to speaking to ICT. One day I'm gonna meet ICT. One day, and it's gonna shock the world. I was on he actually mentioned us too. Well, not directly, but like, you know, he mentioned us in a way because I was like, I think one of the only traders on there that wasn't trading ICT concepts, and then they're asking me about how I trade and the negative RR stuff and all of that, and then yeah, later on the podcast he's like, yeah, not a podcast, a roundtable or whatever it was on Twitter. He was like, yeah, there was actually another trader here earlier that doesn't trade like us. I was like, oh damn, he's got us listening. And that roundtable was 8 hours long. Like I don't know how they can do it for 8 hours on Twitter Spaces, but that's a long time. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Little podcast, I guess. It was with Rizdim, or yeah, Rizdim, because he was the one that mentioned me. He was the one that wanted me to speak, because I was on there watching and listening, and that he's like, you know how you can wave at somebody to like speak, and he did one of those, and then he called me out. He's like, yo, before dip off here, guys, let's just I think Don's in the building, let's have him talk. Hopefully the podcast will be lit though once I do it in London. Don, what do you do when a trader is not emotionally there? Isn't that good? I'm not emotionally there for trades sometimes. We were laughing our asses off in 50K draw the other day. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. You don't want to be emotionally there when you're trading. You want to feel empty and dead inside when you're trading, you know? Just straight up stoic, like no emotions whatsoever. When you have a rough day or something, what does that mean? Hold on, what was the question? It was what do you mean when I have a rough day? What does that mean? 1 hour close. Can you close respecting here? Let's see. I'll be a steeper 4 up on a wick. Not too bad. No, I have rough days. If I ended off in a rough day. No, we have rough days all the time. Rough days are normal, man. You'll always have them. Even after you become profitable. So I think the reason why a lot of you guys aren't profitable, or a lot of you guys aren't like consistent yet, is just because like you guys expect to be perfect before you accept the fact that you're profitable, if that makes sense, right? Like you guys aren't accepting the fact that you're profitable because you have this picture in your head that being a profitable trader is being like the perfect trader. And whatever you're going through now as a trader in your current situation is what a profitable trader will go through as well. But the difference is obviously the profitable trader knows how to deal with those emotions, deals with those situations better than you do, right? Because you don't have that experience yet. But like you literally have all the skills to become a profitable trader. It's like all those rough days, all those good days, like I have them too. I have the exact same days as you, right? The difference is though I have that experience to, you know, overcome those bad days and be able to look by those good days. But you literally have all the skills to become a profitable trader. But some of you guys can't accept the fact that, you know, like being a profit trader isn't being the perfect trader, right? Like you guys know that. Like don't you guys like watch me on the streams every day? Don't you guys, you know, see like throughout the years, like the rough months and the good months, like you see all those months, and you see how I came back to those months each and every time, right? Every time I had a bad month, I was always able to come back and surpass my previous self and be better than it was before. Every time, right, in my career. And I'm not saying that to flex, but I'm saying that because like that's how it's supposed to be in trading, right? It's like a little pullback to retest the highs and to break the highs, right? So like this is trading isn't like this, obviously, right? Like not even my FX book looks like that. It looks like this on like a higher time frame. But when you go down to a small time frame, or you know what, here you go, here's a good clip. So this is like your life, right? Or this is how you expect trading to go. Just a bunch of bullish candles going up, right? But if you were to go into smaller time frame, right, you were to zoom in, you're gonna see some pullbacks, right? So right now it looks bullish because we're just going up, right? But you're gonna notice that, you know, on a smaller time frame, this is your life. You're gonna have some pullbacks, right? You're gonna have this. You're gonna have something like this, right? This is what you don't see on smaller. This is what you don't want to see though, right? Some of you guys don't want to see this. Some of you guys just want to see this, and you can't have this without this. It doesn't work. So then obviously if you were to come back up, right, this is how it's gonna look, right? So basically you see how you're pulling back here, and then like this is once your high, this is your peak, you came down, you pulled back, things are looking down bad for you, but then, you know, you picked it up, whatever, you learn a couple things, you came back to retest the highs with vengeance, and then you surpass the highs, then you make new highs, and then same shit again. You're gonna pull back again, and then you're gonna continue up again. But that's what trading is gonna be like. It's not just gonna be one smooth ride up. Even when you're profitable, even after trading for 4 to 5 years, right? Like I still have those bad days, bad months all the time as well. But it's how I deal with them, right? And again, all those years experience is what made me, I guess, a more disciplined trader, right? But yeah, man, that's what it is. I'm living higher, higher, low. Honestly, the charts taught me more about life than life did. Well, let's hit stop loss. Just move the stop loss, bro. Stop loss isn't real. No such thing as stop loss. It's just called try again. Yeah, it's being recorded. Do you talk to yourself daily? No, I don't talk to myself. No. As in regards to kind of losses and not down yourself, not really. No. No need to doubt myself when, you know, the stats are the stats. Yo, drop a like. Thanks, K, for 19 months. Appreciate you. Tier 1. Do you focus on risk to reward ratio? Why would I focus on risk to reward ratio? I focus on winning. Doesn't matter what the ratio is. Chat. Might get some buys here very shortly here. The 1 hour count closed bearish, respecting support. If you can tab 1911.751 here, we'll look for buys to retest the highs at 1916, 1920-ish. All right. Ooh. That was quick. I did not expect that to happen, but I guess it's 8 AM opening, so things are opening up here. What was stops be again? No way. I was like, that's a little too small, chat. Yeah, probably 1902. Can't see what else we can use, but probably 1902. Sorry, 1902, we're gonna use 1907. I'll use 1902. Can we tap 1911.751? Let's see, 1911.751 or yeah, 1911.751. I think we had it at 1912 earlier, but probably 1911.751. Trying to see if we need something else. It's either that level or 1907. That's a huge difference. in price. Yeah, probably like might be 1907, 1907, 791. Or 19, you know what? Probably move down to 19. I want to see if we can retest the lows here one more time at 1911.022. Because if you can retest the lows at 1911.022, that's like the break of the, well, that's like the, that's the rubric, the current lows. And there's a lot of volume in this candle now here, right? So that's why I didn't want to take buys here off rip. I want to see the rubric of lows here. So 1911, the closer you are to 1910, the better it would be for us for the better entry. 1911, 1910-ish. Lock it in, chat. Could be coming soon here for us. You're gonna see another drive here. There's a lot of volume in this count here, so you're gonna see another drive to at least like probably 1910.88. It's gonna fill that range there. Because we don't have to take the wick entry, we can also wait for the zucchini to form as well. That's not bad at all. 1907 will be like kind of like the break of the 4 lows as well though. Ooh, this counts on closing about 50 seconds here. Let's see how it closes here in 4 or 5 seconds. So the 4 broke the lows, right? So you should see another drive here. But then once you flip bullish, that could be our buys here, chat. So I want to see how this candle closes. If it has no bottom wick, that'll be better for us. Because then once it actually, you know, if it has no bottom wick on this 5 here, the next candle is going to come down. And then once it flips bullish, you can just start to take buys going back up towards 19, 16 and such. But this is good. This is volume that's coming in here. So yeah, you have 2 entry levels, 1907, 1910 here probably. 2 and 1. Yeah, so if we can break the lows here, chat, that'd be perfect. If you break the lows, what do you tap into? 1909. Not bad. Yeah, I want to see the breakout lows here. The breakout lows, 1909, 1910. All you gotta do really is break the lows, and then the flip will be our buys, right? Don't worry about this candle. It's coming up here. It can just be a bottom wick for us to drive down. Remember that, right? So don't get FOMO on it or anything. You probably want to see just the breakout lows here again at 1909, 1910, my bad. And then once you break the lows, it's either the flip or it's either the wick entry we'll have, depending on what we tap. Because if we can tap 1909 off rip, that'd be perfect. We can then have a wick entry. But if we don't tap 1909, you flip, then we'll have a flip entry instead, right? This candle should flip bearish one more time, break the lows. You should see another drive. So it could end up being a 1909 entry instead. All right, so there's a flip. When you break the lows here, there's a lot of volume here too, so it could end up easily at any given point just drive straight down towards 1907. Yeah, it might be a 1907 entry instead, chat, instead of 1909. You have about 3 minutes left for this 15 closure. You probably want to wait for this 15 closure as well. 1907 was our original buys as well, though. 1906, 1907, right? Remember that? That's what we're looking at. Which is better for us. I'm not tripping at all. Yeah, probably 1907 here then. Because if you were to reject, you would have rejected already at 1909. You didn't. continue to push down, and you have a closure in about 3 minutes here too. So you're gonna see another breakout of lows here, and then once you tap into 1907, that'll be the buys we'll have. Okay, so there's no buys at 1911 here, 1909. It's gonna be at 1907 instead. 1907.729. As long as you can close bearish here, right? 4 hour will form the motion, and our stops will be 1900. So it'll be a smart stop, but better stop too, in terms of less likely to break those lows if price were to continue driving up. Right? Remember I said about the daily time from today? Any given point, just, you know, break the lows, continue driving back up, or even flip bullish, right, towards 1920, right? So 1907 is just giving you that exact entry, really. Things got volatile real quick. We're just casually speaking here, and then next thing you know, just whoop. $19 pip range, 19 more pips. Stand by limits? No, we're the market scoop. No buy limits, man. Because I want to see how the account closes, prints, right? It's better off we actually just market execute than just buy limit. Because price might change during the next 5-10 minutes in terms of structure, with the way it closes and such, right? All right, cool. So 19, you close on the 15. This 15 should continue to push down towards 1906 here and fill that range to the left here. So if you look left, we're kind of breaking below here. We didn't really close below overall support, right? So you're sort of still respecting these areas to the left here, but you close below most recent. So you should see a drive at least towards like 1907, 1906 here. And then once tap into those ranges, we'll look for our buys, okay? But you should see another push down here. But if I was looking for sells today, again, I was looking for price to at least give a range one fake out, right? I was looking for this first before sells. So even though price drove down here, it wouldn't have been a position I would have taken anyways, right? Because I would have wanted this. Once that formed, cool, perfect. I'll look for the sells coming down. Because it's a range one fake out. It's a liquidity being grabbed first, continue down, right? But that's there was no sells for me there at all. It's not about what price prints, chat. It's about what you're looking for, okay? Could go, you could drop it. It could. I could, but if I were to take sales or even like I'll need to wait for some type of top weight liquidity here at like 1913, 1915 anyways. So even if we don't get the buys here and we want sells, I'm gonna have to wait for that anyways, right? It has a print, something like that. and then continue pushing down. And the rebreak of lows is what I'll look for sells or even sells up here, but rare case it does it does that today. I believe here, since it didn't come up before coming down here, you're gonna see some type of rejections at 1906, which you can play around in from here to here and take advantage of this range here. Because if price would have grabbed liquidity before coming down towards 1900, it's got to form some type of top wicks at 1911 now, 1910 now. So you're gonna see a spike down here, and then once it's tapped those levels, we'll look for our buys towards 1910. Okay, but lock it in, chat, because it's coming. All right, so 1908. Can you tap 1906, 1907? Just see another spike. You have a minute for a closure. Comics open too? Yeah, comics open as well. Came down 1908. Came close. Yeah, you're almost there, like 14 pips away from 1907 337. This count should close in about 50 seconds here. You might see one more pullback for a top wick, and then you should eventually tap 1907. There's two ways you can play it, right? Because if you were to reject 1907, you're gonna see it reject, obviously, and then print something like this, right? And then it could still continue to close bearish or flip bearish and still come down like so. That's one scenario. Scenario two is you come down, you actually print structure. Let's say you set to range here, right? Before coming back up, you need to see liquidity. So you're gonna see then eventually you're gonna see something like this form. Boom, boom, right, the break of lows, and then a flip up to drive up to retest the highs. So those are your two scenarios there. It's how you get the first rejection push, which is usually the quicker one, or you get the second push, which is once you actually form structure and form the motion before coming back up. Those are your two like scenarios where how this can possibly play out. And your stops are 1909 obviously, right? Or 1899 317. Can you tap? I just want to mark up where it is. Just see another spike down here. That push down is gonna be your entry, okay, chat? You're gonna see another spike here. It's COMEX open here, so there should be volume. Should see a spike into these areas there any minute, and that'll be a pop that'll give you that rejection towards 1910. It's like a 40 pip range, and then our runner target is gonna be like 70 pips probably. Our original target was up here for 1920, which is 140, but now that you broke below 1913, 1910, I probably want to see like 1913 probably. This count is moving. There we go. One more push. You have about 40 minutes left for the 4-hour close as well. All right, here we go. 1906, 995. So if that was the rejection, we would have seen it by now. If that was where price rejected off of, it's very rare. It's in the middle of a range, right? But you would have seen it drove up, closed bullish or something. And then even if we're closing, it's driving close bullish, right? For it to continue up, it needs to form bottom wicks and such, right? So like, if even if that was a push, don't get FOMO over that, because you have another opportunity to enter anyways. If you don't get the wick enter, it might be the flip instead. But like what price is showing here, you're likely gonna re-break the lows there. A very high chance. Oh shit. Dropping stuff now. We'll probably like look for entries at 1906, right? 1907, 96, and then by the time taps like 1910, that'll be our break-even point, and then we'll close off like probably half, and let the rest rock towards 1913. All right, any moment here. If it's kind of prints no bottom wick, that'd be better for us, but 40 seconds for that to happen. Is wicks here? All right, cool. Chat. I'm taking buys now. At 1907.04 off that push, it tapped into those areas there to the left, right? So got in buys here. Again, target is gonna be probably just up here at like 1913. Stop's gonna be down here at 19,899. Okay, because the price, that's like the day of breakout low. So if price were to come down and break those lows, the trade's over with. Trade won't make sense no more. But if you were to reject at any levels here, it'll be around like 1906, 1907 here. All right. Once you tap 1909, I'll say that'll be break-even point. Or maybe a little ahead of that, but yeah, 1909.072 will be around like 20 pips in profit. Because that's where, if price were to pull back and continue to drive down, that'll be where the top wick would be. Let's see, can we get a pineapple? Another pineapple entry would make sense at like 1902 though. But not yet, no. I remove this line. There we go. You're gonna see a push down here, another spike down here, but once it flips bullish, that'll be the drive, because it's gonna create a bottom for this candle, right? So once it flips, that'll be the push up towards 1909, 1907, but it's gonna revert the lows here. Let's see, where is the, yeah, pineapple entries could be here, 1903. Stop's not too bad. Have buy limit, nice. Now these are your levels here, right? So your next level is at 1903, and then your next level after that is at 1899, which is our stop. So there's only like one spot really where we can actually get pineapples. or second entries. $19.10.66. Just kind of going flipper. You have a 30 closure too, so 30 minute, the previous 30 has no top wick. Even if you don't form a top wick, you're gonna see a pullback. You're gonna see a top wick first 30. Because look, you're looking at left or even chat, like you're gonna see this as well, right? Like for all the times you actually drove down towards 1899, which is a stop loss, you before doing that, you came up first to create top wicks, right? Like you're looking at this in these areas here to the left, right? Last time price came all the way down towards 1886, came up towards 1912, 1911 first before doing so, and that's kind of where we're targeting as well here. All right, so there's the flip, the break of the highs. Should be able to see 1909, 072 here. Oh, Wix is here. Bring the volume, man. What's going on, Wix?
What's the deal?
Waiting for volume.
I am the volume. Wake up.
Oh, let me put my stops here.
VFTP, 1913?
1920, but yeah, probably like 1913 to be honest, like probably what I'm looking towards. I got 1920 because like that was originally where I wanted this morning at like I think 7 a.m. This morning I literally said this chat, let's place a buy limit at 1906 and call it a day. But like the thing is like the 4 count might close bearish here, so like I don't know if we'll be able to tap 1920 realistically.
Yeah, might not.
I think we'll just tap like 19. If anything, we'll tap 19.
1913 for sure if it's gonna drive down.
Yeah, 1913 for the top wick on a 4 hour and such.
Mm-hmm.
This 5 closed bullish here, so this 5 might break the lows again, chat. But it's gonna create a bottom wick, and then once it flips, we might have a pineapple. If it breaks the lows first, then flips, we'll have a pineapple potentially, or I'll have a pineapple. 30 has no top wick, right? 15 has no top wick, so this kind of flips bullish. Obviously, you know that should drive up. Yeah, 15 minutes left to the last 15 to 4 candle as well.
Yeah, this 30 might not give a top hook either. Stream. What's your entry? Oh, you know I entered.
Huh? I could read. Could you ask me what TP was?
No, I said, what's your TP?
Oh, 1920. Did we get a trade I didn't put here? We did. On, what day was that? Friday. What time's the trade at, chat? 9:31? I forgot to put it.
Such a strategy, man. Just buys with eyes closed because margin can allow that. Of course, you will somehow get 10 pips as it retraces. If not, let's hold 50K drawdown afterwards, close BE, and spam the, hey, anything you got to do to make $1 million.
Yeah, man.
Whatever you got to do to make $1 million, do it.
Who said there was rules in this game? Was it 11 chat? What day was Friday?
However you can do it.
That was 11.
I ain't gonna hold it against you. However you could do it, bro, do it.
Yeah, people are like, yo, it's so easy to do this. Then go ahead and do it then. What's wrong with the easy stuff? What's wrong with the easy stuff? I ain't tripping. What was it? Fake out? Quick entry? I guess the fake out, right, chat? Alright, cool. So there's the 5-minute bottom wick. Can you flip here though? Considering you are halfway into the candle, if it flips here, should see a push up. It wasn't a wick entry, chat, but almost. Well, maybe. If that is the low. What do you mean? Is that the low done? Can you flip here and break the highs?
Some buys.
Yeah. If it reverses the lows, then you're seeing that push down. Probably towards like 1904, 1903. Because it needs to print the motion, right? The motion would be, if it takes that route, then that'll be the motion. The motion would just be something like this.
Yeah, it's gonna have to drop down lower for the motion.
And then this, right? Like 1904, then a rejection back up. That would be the motion.
Yeah, the motion.
And some drawdown. On my back.
5-minute closure here. It's gonna respect this previous 5.
Might close doji.
Might see
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
There's a doji.
Perfect.
Now you might see the motion. You might see the breakout lows and then a flip. I'm trying to see if we can get a pineapple here because
Yeah, I'm trying to get an entry right here.
don't wait and get a pineapple if it breaks the lows first and then flips. This count's gonna flip bearish, huh? Alright, chat. Moving my stops to break even here. You may end up flipping bearish here. I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna close half here. Because you may end up flipping bearish here. Closing half here. Don't know what that is. I think 8 pips, something like that. And then the rest rock towards target, okay? What do we close half at? 15 pips?
I got a later entry than you, so I got 13.
Jeez, man, I'm typing for my life out here. All right, chat. I would expect this kind of flip bearish. It has no bottom wick here. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? It's gonna close off full here, actually. That 15 has no bottom wick. High chance you're gonna flip bearish here. If we had a wick entry, it would make more sense to let it rock. But the chances of you surviving this is very low due to the fact that this can just be a 5-minute bottom wick, right? And if it is a 5-minute bottom wick, then what you're gonna see here is you're gonna see like as the 5 minutes form a bottom wick, this is just a fake out. Think of this as like on like a 1 minute time frame. You probably have a range here, right? And all of a sudden you have a closure above, and then you get a bearish closure back in the range. Because as this forms, that's what's forming you the bottom wick on the 5. Unless that was the bottom wick of the 5. But honestly, I'm closing forward because that's a level where we can reject that. 19 on 8, 19 on 9 here. And yeah, as much as it sucks, I did want to see more drawdown in that trade. The breakout lows before flipping bullish, just so we can have more longevity in the trade in terms of the trade playing out towards 1913, right, compared to just 1909 here. But it is what it is. Again, still, you know, what did we do here? We did 18 pips there. All right. So not a bad trade. But you're gonna see a bottom wick here, and the 1 minute, look what it's doing. It's a range 1 fake out. Literally what I just drew out, right? So when you're able to read candles like that, once you have one minute close, probably back into these ranges here, you're gonna see a drive down towards 1904, 1905 to break the lows. But we got out anyways, right? So it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's the trade, chat. That's the trade. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. What'd you close that, Wix? 15?
16.
Did you guys trade Asian last night?
Yeah, got a nice W. The private gang got the W.
I didn't even call. You didn't tell me. You said you guys just streamed. I didn't know you guys.
What do you mean? The first thing I texted you. Look at your text message.
You said, "Hi, bro. I miss you. Want to hang out today?" You didn't text me that.
You forgot the flowers part. How about I got you some flowers and you didn't respond?
No, you said quick Asian. Oh, quick Asian. I thought it meant quick Asian with the private gang, because W meant like with. Looking at Aventador. I'm looking at an entry level supercar. Bro, I'm gonna get. Actually, I'll tell you guys later, chat. What did you guys catch for Asian? Let me guess, 27.
Same thing. No.
Nice quick push.
I made 15 pips in Asian. Somebody held it. I think Karen got like 20 or so. Filled our range for Asian. It was basically the same trade here. We were expecting a pullback.
Pretty good trade, right, chat? Like, forget the trade. What happened before the trade? The breakdown. Like, the first thing I said to the chat, if you guys go back to it, I was like, at night, the first thing I said before I changed my screen this morning, I was like, yo, chat, like, we're gonna have a buy stop at 1906 here. And I think during the session, we did change it to 1911 and then 1910 and then 1909. But with the way the candles are printing down and like opening, very unlikely it was to reject that level. If it was to reject, it would have just filled the range first and then rejected, right? Which is 1906. So that's what we ended up waiting for. But yeah, we got that push there, and that was it. But for like, you know, like even the exit was pretty key to understanding how the candle was forming. Like, you know how it had no bottom wick, right? So chances of it pulling back, right? So even though we had our TP up here, even though RR says, you know, the reward should be bigger than the risk in some cases, in this case it didn't make sense. During this trade setup, when things like this form, you might as well just close up the trade there and then wait for another position later on anyways. Because if you're expecting another push down, then just close off here, right? The market doesn't know what your RR is. It's just gonna move where it wants to move, and your job is just to exit accordingly to price action, right?
By clicking the X 5 times.
Yeah. Are you an ICT student? Me? Am I an ICT
Teacher.
student?
His number 1 student.
I'm ICT's #1 student. No, okay, no, I don't treat like ICT. I did hop on a call with them though on Saturday.
Bunch you Xers. Now, when you tweet on X, is it still a tweet or is it like an
No,
XC?
bro. Retweet doesn't even say retweet anymore. It says repost now.
Oh, re-X.
You watch X videos? Word. True. Chat, watch this thing here. This thing is 8/13/2023 or 8/14. This thing here. And entry was at 18/20 or 8/24. New York gold buys. I'll say the fake out because you're anticipating the fake out, or I should really put something else here, huh? Because it doesn't make sense for a fake out. I think Elvis is making a better spreadsheet for us, chat. Because Elvis had a spreadsheet. I'm not sure if he's on a call here. He might be able to share it. Or show you guys. No, he's not here. But he had a spreadsheet that was like a lot better than our spreadsheet. It had a lot more detail in it. And I might just upgrade the spreadsheet for next year. Holy shit, we would have survived that, wouldn't we? Maybe. I don't think so. Spreads maybe would have got us. I don't think so. Would we?
Yeah.
Because entry was here. Maybe. Actually, yeah, I would have survived it probably. But still, doesn't matter. The pullback already happened anyways, right? It's not about being lucky. It's about understanding what the structure is. And the structure in this case, rejected. And that's what you can take away here.
I wouldn't have survived.
What
was your entry?
My entry might have survived. My entry was like literally 1906.96.
I had 1907.10.
But it's gonna create a bottom wick here. It's so even the next candle's gonna create a bottom wick for driving up. If the next candle closes bullish and does something like this, oh man, yeah, you might have a second entry here, chat. If it comes down and breaks the lows though. That would be your motion really. If it's closing bullish here, you get something like this, that would be your push up. 1903, 203, that would be your push up towards 1913s, and that could happen in the next 5 minutes maybe. Might get a second entry off rip. Yeah, 1903, 1906 next. Not bad though.
Yo,
what's going on?
I just wrote, if 4 hour closes below a certain level, I'm looking for some sells at 1913 levels.
1913 levels for oh yeah, for the top wick. Not too bad. You getting those buys there?
Yeah, I actually had 4 positions, but I closed 2.
4 positions?
Yeah.
I don't know, why am I surprised?
340 lots.
I've taking 40 positions.
Either it was 1906 or 1902 for me. I broke it down yesterday as well. But
nice.
it pushed so aggressively. I was like, yeah, no, I needed to get in.
Yeah, for me it was like 1911, and there's a huge difference too. But I think during the trade, and it was just pushing down and printing, I was like, it's too much volume right now. I don't know what's gonna reject there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because it was the middle of the range, right?
Yeah.
You take pineapples too serious.
Yeah. That was nice though.
Wait, just share me the spreadsheet by the way.
I did. Do you have access?
Yeah, I'm gonna open it up because.
Hold on, you just shared it on Discord already, or you just?
No,
I shared it to him.
You're testing it out, or it's already working?
Yeah, I've been using it for a couple months.
Is the mathing on the journal?
It's all right. It's mainly incorporates more.
No, but all the stats, percentages, everything, the math works, everything.
Yeah, it works. But I just don't have like the in detail analysis for like say 2022, 2023 or whatever yet. So.
Hey, whose spreadsheet is this? Someone sent me this, I think, one time. I opened it, and I think they just took notes of my stream. That's kind of cool. No free promo though. Wow, that's pretty cool. The screenshots broke it down.
So what did they do? They just edited me out of that picture. Look at that. My thing's there. I'm gone. Wix? No. Erase, delete.
Where'd you send it? Let me find it. What's it called again?
It's just called stocks. Because I used to use it for other stuff as well. I think it's on your email, I think, or Discord.
Oh yeah, you sent it on Discord, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. You mind if I just show the one you have? Like.
Yeah, go for it, man. Just the page is paid signals journal or backtesting simulation, either one.
Yeah, Chad, this is a new one. Where is it? Right here. So basically, it's just like, it just shows, there's like, you know how sometimes we be taking an entry and then it's not just like a one entry no more. It's not just one time frame. It might be like some days like the 15 and then the 5 and the 30, right? So in this case, like we're trying to have it so that we can somehow input those numbers in, and it'll give us an overall, I guess, like result outcome of what the trade is based off of. So Like here, like for instance, he has time from here, and then what does that mean?
Higher line time frame. So like it aligns from the 5 minute all the way to the 4 hour order lines. If you scroll down, it actually makes more sense because I started filling it out more.
Oh yeah, right here.
Like yeah.
So
and then yeah, in your L column you have like what you're expecting. So I was expecting, say, for the trade just now, expecting a 30-minute top wick to be formed, right? So that's why I got it at the wick for the fake out. And then I also had
what does this mean? Bullish and just like bias?
That's the bias for the day, and then F is what I actually took.
And then this is just the setup 1 and then setup 2 and setup 3, right? Like
yeah, setups are the same essentially.
Yeah, 2 entries here. Chat, we might make a thing where you can just drop down and click on whatever it is. You have like you can tag up to 4, tag up to 5, right? Whatever it is. And then yeah, I guess this is, what is this, same thing?
That's what I was expecting. So L and M is like I'm expecting a 30-minute top wick or a 4-hour drive from the position where I entered, and then N is pips and whatever. Yeah,
there's a lot size, and then this is like pineapples, I guess, for P.
That's how many. And then the win and loss, and then what actually happened. So it went up to like 20 pips or like 10 pips or whatever, stuff like that.
Yeah, I want to improve the spreadsheet. This makes more sense, right, chat? What's chat saying? That's fire. Then this guy is smart. Yeah.
It says minus 20 pips, but then it says plus 895. Why is that?
Where?
Minus 20.
On 107, line 107.
107. No, that is it continued to push for approximately 20 pips. So this R column is actually, did it play out? So it's like all those different scenarios that happened. So if you click on the drop down, right? So it could be either after I exited, either TP hit, stop loss hit, like yes, no, it's like win or loss, break even, and the amount of pips, or it's like a perfect exit. So it's like a tracking of like our entry and what actually happened for the trade.
Oh.
So now you could see where you could have improved that trade.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
so for example, I exited at 10 pips, right? But it actually drove for like 60. Then I know next time, based on some probability or whatever, that it's more likely to drive with these entries or whatever.
Hold on, it drove for 60 pips. Why does it say minus 20 pips? I'm confused.
It drove for 20 pips.
Hey, that's not a minus. It's like an approximate. It's like a square.
Oh, okay, yeah, 20 pips, but 20 pips to drove.
It drove around 20 pips, and my entry, I think the 2 positions, I got like 10 pips on both positions, right? With that one, so because it's a 0.05, so 10 pips is the 8.95 pips on the left hand side of that. So I could have held that for another 10 pips, essentially.
You can see what position drove for how long.
Yeah. I should have like times and like lengths.
So hold on, so you stayed on the whole time to see the whole position play out, or you just came back and you're like, all right?
Oh no, I just watched it until it like started going against us. I just recorded it.
Smart guy, huh? I could never. I just be there like,
I
hey, chat,
never.
remember my first spreadsheet? I just put buy, sell, pips, and that's it. Nothing. And then Reza came on, fixed it up a little bit, and then Badger came along. He's like, yeah, let me do this. Let me get to work. So next year, I'm gonna see if we can work with Elvis and Badger to make the spreadsheet better.
Yeah.
He's an Oppenheimer training journals.
Like you see now, right? Gold is pushing up. It's still pushing. So if we held it, we'd be up 40 pips or like something like that.
And that's
right?
what you'll put?
I would put that something. I'd still wait for it to like finish its push.
Yeah.
But once it rejects, I'll put like the top amount, and that'll be more information.
Chat, remember Elvis came to a stream 4 months ago and he started over leveraging on stream?
Oh yeah, that was so fun.
And we're like, hey, who's stacking these positions now? And you learn quick.
I heard a noise.
Yo, by the way, chat, if you guys are enjoying the stream, so leave a like and sub to the channel. Don't get FOMO over this push, okay? Even though it would have ran. How many likes do we have in this stream, chat? We have 630 likes, guys. Guys, come on. And you guys dipped on me too. There's a good 700 of you guys that dipped off on me. Wow. just spiked up and formed the motion to go back down.
Gonna have to retest those highs.
Yeah, at least one more time, right?
I think in about 40 minutes you're gonna have, you know,
Set up and I'll be like
NYC open and you know,
hey, chat.
volume to retest the highs here, 3,200.
Let's get 1K likes. Just almost there. Oh, there you go. There's rejection. Oh wow. I guess it wasn't 1913. What was that? 1912. Yeah, this 15 is still flipping, break the lows and tap 1903 here. You do have a 4-hour close. I would honestly prefer this 4 can close doji, or it can close like below the range here. It wouldn't be that good if it closes here. Kind of tough. I'm dropping off my dad at daycare. I had to clear it. I'll for my phone. Hey. Is he gonna close respect thing? Yeah, possibly. But even if you were to drive up here, I would assume you need liquidity here. You need to see the breakout lows again or something. Like you're probably gonna see it tap like 1907 here for the bottom wick on the 30 and stuff, which we can take buys at. Can you drop a video on the wick entries? Yeah, I want to drop one this week. I've started realizing that I should drop more videos because if I keep waiting and waiting and waiting, it's just gonna build up. So I might as well just start dropping those videos left and right. Chat, we're like 75K away from $1 million on this account. Wow. It's either we get an M4 or we get like a vented right here.
Man, if the doors don't go up.
Yeah, you seen that purple on my story?
Yeah, it's a nice color.
Should I change the color on the M4? Because at this point, I'm gonna keep both cars if I get another car eventually. I'm probably gonna keep.
If you're
M4.
keeping it,
yeah,
that's a fire color. Yeah, that's.
And I wanna get. I might get like a. If I go this exotic though, I might get a wide body kit and then like a big wing at the back, and then because I want purple, but I want yellow accents around the car. Like I want yellow.
You go
like
into the shop. Go into the shop and be like, look, I need the most obnoxious wing for this car. I need the biggest, fucking most obnoxious, crazy racing looking wing for this car. Do your job. See you later. And come back in a week.
And then I'm getting these rims. Literally this. I'll get. Yeah, I want the fat.
But the color's fire. I like the color.
Like this purple with like this exact wheel with the yellow, and then have like the yellow brake caliber inside too, being yellow as well. It just give. I spent the last months just analyzing cars. I was like, what do I want my car to look like? And now I have a better understanding now. I want to have the sickest M4. Oh, you don't need 3. I need 2 and 4. Now I won't get another car for another like long time, chat. I gotta focus on some stuff right now. I gotta take care of some business. I realize that what I do every day is a job still. I want a business at the same time.
Well, passive income.
I want a business, right? A business and a job, but the business can kind of carry. I don't got to work too hard at the job, right? Worth hitting a sell at 1912. No, this candle is gonna close bullish here. I wouldn't sell just yet. This candle is gonna likely fill the wick and create a top wick for these areas here. I would say like wait for the 4-hour close here, because you need the 4 candle to close to kind of confirm where it's gonna go next. If it closes like respecting here, then you can expect the bottom wick and then continuation up. But probably, to be honest, you're gonna see it fill like 1912, 1913 here, and then form some structure. And you need structure to form here, because if it could do something like this now, where it prints this off, closes above the range like this, right? And then once it closes above the range, let's say like get push up. This is your next range up here, and then you want to see it play around this area here. This is the area where you want to see some type of zucchini's form, because if this can form and then boom, you got a top wick to break of the highs, right? You probably need to break of the highs a couple extra times there. By a couple, I probably mean just once, just so you can break the highs, and then, you know, as long as we respect this resistance here, break of the highs there, you can probably take sells on the flip of this candle to come down towards 1908. So from 1913 to 1908. So yeah, you could take sells on 1913. It'll just be after the structure kind of shifts in price. So, but yeah, that's what I'll wait for. Because if we were to get a wick entry today, right, and we already got our positions, might as well just wait for the flip instead afterwards. I don't know what the direction is today, really, but we'll see. We could also call it a day, you know, it's a Monday. We did work for maybe how long did they chat? Like 20 minutes, 15 minutes? Like where else do you get paid that much for 15 minutes of work? Right? Man, $4,600 in 15 minutes? Hey, I'm not tripping, man. I'll take it.
You can give me 10K, I ain't tripping.
What did you guys do today so far, chat? How many positions today? I missed your trade by 5 minutes. Hey man, I told you 8:30 today, right? I said 8 a.m., 8:30, 9:30, or 10:20. Those are your prime times that you do not want to miss. Three trades, 3 wins. All right. Oh wait, are you Ivan, the one I know? Wait, I met your brother, right? Yeah, I met your brother. Unless you're a different Ivan. Are you an ICT trader? Yes. Brooks, are you an ICT trader?
We ain't having this conversation, bro. He trying to trigger me. I just smoked the J. I'm trying to enjoy my morning. This guy just.
I'm trying to make a banger video, man. How to pass my funded challenges using the ICT strategy. That video will go viral. That will be like the most viral video on the internet.
How to pass
Downvote
with any strategy.
A funded challenge using the ICT strategy.
I don't know what the ICT strategy is. I don't know SMC. I don't know what the fucking WeWap and all that shit they talk.
ICT gang thinks every method is ICT. Oh, literally. Is this ICT? How'd you know there's a rejection there? Was that FVG level? Shit, I don't know. You know what's funny? In the call on Saturday, they're like,
FVGM.
Some guy was like, okay, do you trade like order flow? I'm like, sorry, but I don't know what order flow is. I felt so out of place. I was like, wow, I don't know, bro. I feel like I don't belong in this call. And I was trying to explain to them like how to read counts backwards, and they're like, oh, so is that I forgot what they said for it, but they're like, yeah, so is it basically a doji gravestone and this, that? I'm like, huh? I don't know what you're talking about. But yo, chat, who's there on Saturday in the call? I think it's still, the recording's still up somewhere. There were a bunch of people there.
I wonder who from there is here today for the first time. Who's here because they saw Don on that?
I think Monitors is there or something. A bunch of them are there. Everyone was there, literally. Paladin was there. I got to speak to him for the first time.
Just want to know if anyone was like, oh shit, this makes sense. Let me go check this guy out, and showed up here. Oh, there we go. There's two people.
Was Raul there? Nah, Raul there. That's a different world. That's a different side of the. Let's say, you know how you have one FX planet? You have different, you know, like you have the Savages here. You have the Lamborghini there. You have the SRC here. You have the DBS here. You know, you have different groups. different countries in the Forex world. It's a multiverse.
Well, yeah, there's about 5 multiverses
The Forex multiverse.
right now.
Damn, chat. I gave you guys 116 free pips this month. Is that our best month on stream?
399.
January to 9, February 82, March 97, April 15, May 76, June -74, July 30, August 116. This is our best month yet on stream. I just realized that. Wow. On stream. I think in the channel, definitely was not our best. In the channel, I think we did like... The best month was like February, I think, 300. Yeah, May to -42, -5, July 186. 139. Actually, I've had some ICT. Hey, if you can't beat them, join them. I gotta tell you something Wix on the weekend. That happened on the weekend. Forgot I call you back. I got you though.
It's cool. You could leave a message. Text me.
Yeah, Matt. I'm sorry, bro. I see your message 1,000 times. My fault. I got you. Let me just go on Discord, go on charts for a stream, and review your chart. You asked like 1,000 times. Which one is yours? Dr. S? Is that you?
Dr. Ass. Where are you looking at this?
Charts for a stream.
Oh.
You know what's crazy, bro? I think that video. I think I saw a bunch of streamers watch that video, bro. It's on YouTube. Oh my god. Yo, hopefully I don't get banned on YouTube. YouTube, if you're watching this, bro, blame that dude who sent me that video. Oh man. Yo, Circle, we might gotta crop it out after. Well, chat, that's the stream, man. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Have a good day, everybody. Hopefully this channel doesn't get demonetized. Delete. Yo, you know that's the second time that happened to us? I think one time it happened to us like maybe like last year.
I said that to ass and I was like, oh no, and then you went and clicked it anyway. Bruh.
Oh man.
You need to pay attention.
You said that? I didn't hear you. You just said no, Don, chill. Alright, well anyways, chat. Then RP to the channel. Chat, I'm gonna catch you guys. I'm just gonna do the Wordle here and call it.
Wordle time.
Yeah.
Wordle time.
We're gonna do a Wordle and then call it a day here, right? Oh man. I can't believe that video's on YouTube, bro. Alright. Anyways. Trade.
I mean, you want to trade no more.
Hey, for anybody that's, watching, my apologies. It was not in my control. I was trying to check a chart. Alright, trade. Let's see.
I mean, this is why you're gonna lose your chart privileges, chat. That's why we ain't gonna look at charts no more.
Yeah. Yo, who spammed W in the chat? Oh man. All right, trade. Let's see.
Banned.
Banned? There's no ED.
3 ends. With 3 ends.
Banned. Oh man. Let's see. Yunus. What's going on, Kieran? What's up, Mike? What up, Cam? What up, Stoic? What up, Carlos? Yo, your eyes good? Are your eyes good? You guys can still play the Wordle?
We're gonna have to delete that VOD ASAP.
Man, you delete the VOD? Oh, bro, I can crop it out. I don't know. That was a good trade we had today. I can crop it out though.
Yeah, for sure.
Scams.
Might take a couple hours though.
Scam.
Scam?
SCA. Scams. Two S's.
SCAMS. Oh man. Yo, Carlos, was that you talking to Marcos on the weekend?
Yeah, I was talking to him. I talked to him like yesterday, I think.
It's crazy how small the world is.
Small world, bro. I'm telling you.
Small world.
I'm telling you. I talked to him and I was like, bro, I was watching this guy just a year ago on the stream. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, small world, bro. I was like, wait, the Carlos that was at the in person?
Yeah.
What do you mean, telling me? You seen Marcos?
Yeah, he was hitting up Marcos for some opportunities, and like,
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, he used to watch us.
Try Soapy.
Soapy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Don Juan really dipped, huh? He's like, I ain't having that.
He's just here for the trades.
I am not having that today. Soapy. Man. What goes here? You?
Shaky.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good guess. Snaky? Yeah. Snaky, right? Someone was snaky.
Yeah,
today.
probably.
Yeah, snaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's been a little snaky today. Yeah, we need someone to mod we need a mod in the charts for stream section. Just that channel though.
Yeah, don't worry, I already dealt with it.
Don Juan just wants you to explain why we closed there.
We closed because the 5, when it was pushing up, had no bottom wick. So as it's pushing up, you're worried that it might come all the way
You're
back
expecting
down.
to flip, yeah.
Yeah.
Don Juan definitely don't hear for Cobb. He's here all the time. He's here for Asian session streaming on all the streams.
All the streams.
He's here to trade, bro.
He's here for
to
London.
get pips.
He even streams a London session, matter of fact. Trade. Oh, we're close. Exchange. Green, red, orange, blue. What's red? Color. Shade.
Wheel?
Wheel?
Color wheel? No. Rainbow?
Rainbow. Gold. Color. Color design.
What about ink?
Ink.
What, paint? Oh, I done paint already.
Primary, secondary.
Graphic. Informers, if we take profit. No, we already closed the trade off. We closed like about an hour ago. We already closed off already. Coloring.
Sketching, sketch, draw.
Draw, craft, content,
art.
Purple.
Lavender.
Is it like this? Oh no.
Raspberry.
How you spell that?
LAVEND.
Isn't that what I said? Oh, lavender. ER.
You're close. Flower?
Green. Oh yeah, flower. Lilac. Magenta. I saw magenta.
Or MAGENTA.
Scent. This is like is it an actual color? Because why is color not ahead of this then? Or
yeah.
Well, it could be flowers now. Lavender's above purple.
Violet.
Perfume?
Like rose. Pink.
Plant. Mix. Totwick. Wow. Silk. Silk. Oh, it's like fabric. Why did you take that route? Damn. Silk. Okay. Weaver. Heel.
You can do bomb and ball.
Bomb,
Hell.
ball.
Hell,
Yeah. Oh, that works as well.
Oh yeah.
There's quite a few ways to do this one.
Yeah, that was the easy one. Some light. Let's see. Wordo. Let's go.
That's Stewie holding again.
Yo, I was gonna say, look at somebody holding something up. Still holding again. Yo, what is this? Where is this? This looks like somewhere in Europe. Like somewhere near Portugal, no?
Portugal's tiny, I think it is.
Oh, it's Asia.
Almost got it.
Asia or somewhere in Russia. Near Russia. I almost got it. You know what it is?
Very close.
Where is this?
They make the shit look big, right? Because on the map, this
Yeah,
shit's like a
it
dot.
just throws me off.
I would remember this design on the map if it was big.
Japan.
More right. You gotta go more right.
Where the hell is this?
Oh, it's left of Japan.
Top left. That's like Korea? Korea, no?
Yeah, probably
Actually, no, Korea's like
North Korea.
North Korea, I think.
Yeah, right.
Maybe North Korea, yeah.
It can't be South Korea. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
See. Get a better idea where the map is. All right, this is the game. This is easy though.
Don got this in one try.
Yo. So yeah, you know, it's like a little breakdown, right? So it's a little like orange in there. Orange or yellow.
That green right there.
Or like something
That
like
green
this,
right there.
and then like a little bit of like this. Oh, I'm off, bro.
It was the green next to it. It was the yellow, the green, and that lightish color.
This one?
We'll go to yellow, and then the one right under it.
I did that already. This yellow and like this, right? Or
yeah.
I think that's too light because.
What about the white and the?
What?
I think white.
The white, the yellow, and the like olive green.
Dark green.
Dark green is taken.
No,
one
like
to the right.
Yeah. One to the
next
right.
to the enter button.
Yeah.
The enter button.
Oh, it's close.
Oh, this
none of
is
them.
teal, no? All right, so hold on. This is gonna be. What do you guys think? And then
I think. Oh, we took white. No.
it's like a little pink in
It's a
there.
bit of red and yeah, a little bit of pink.
Like one of these
maybe.
colors might be darker because this blends that. That's a little too dark. This might be. I don't know. I think it's this green though. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, it is that green.
Oh, yeah.
So now you know where the first one is. It's that one, right? Yeah,
Alright,
the
so
green.
this is gonna be like.
Bit of blue.
Yeah, I think it might be a bit of blue.
This one?
It's a bit light, that one. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it might be too light.
Darker one. Man, I'm so bad at this game.
Oh yeah, it is that one. Nice. Nice.
You can try. Is this the hard one?
Oh, this is the
a
hard
normal
one. Oh, hard one's easy.
Yeah, it's 4.
All right, easy.
It's a hard one with a difficulty of 2. Fuck.
Let's go. Green.
Beige.
I think something like there's gotta be blue in there, right? And it's gonna be super light. Beige, yeah, beige. And then like
There's got to be a greenish color in there or a yellowish color in there. Maybe the beige is it.
Blue.
green and yellow makes blue. Green, no? Or blue and yellow makes green?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's green. And then now that's green, you make it a little like this type of green. So you add
You
like a
kind of
little
like a
bit
darker.
they're like this in it. Or a little like this. Look at that. They need something super dark. That was super dark already. This hurts my head, man. Hold on, think.
Just guess already.
This, that.
Just pick 2 colors. I need to get this over with.
No, I need to take a sweet time on this one. This is like doing the
Yeah,
analysis every morning. This is the best part of the day. This is what I look forward to every day.
No, this triggers me. This game triggers me. Fucking colors.
1, 2.
Fuck.
Orange.
I think it's got that olive green as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking the light
wow, we're
blue.
terrible, bro.
After all that, they got 1 color. It's not even in the right spot.
Try the dark
Bullshit.
blue and the blue right above it with the bit of green. And
This one.
black maybe.
I think you need like a pink, right? Or like a purple.
Might be like the pink side. Maybe like this side.
It gotta be too
Maybe.
pink.
No, that's too dark. That'll be like magenta.
Yeah, you need something light, right?
Like maybe like that. I don't know.
Oh, I got 2.
All right, so there's that.
How many of you in the stream have a wife that thinks you're doing something really important right now? Straight up.
Hey, us as traders, we already did the job. Job's done today. Job is finished.
This is the Dombo strategy right here.
Yeah, right here. This is part of it. And opening up charts on stream.
You just have like 20 people at the inputs and just playing colorful.
What do you think, Wix? We need your help.
I think you better pick a color.
Which one? What do you think?
I think it's the one next to the enter button. And then it's the enter button. It's the quickest way.
We have the one.
Oh, then it's the one above it. Red, yes.
Oh man, that was terrible.
Look, you could connect 4 if you put that blue one next. I mean, last.
This is gonna pop here on gold.
Oh really? Pop back over, pop back down. What do you think?
Down. I'm in sales right now.
Oh damn.
This fucking guy.
I got 1910, 92.
Sniper entry, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty sniper.
Why
Okay.
don't you call it out, huh?
This guy trying to zoom, didn't even call it out to us.
Well, so let me start my stream quick.
I think MM said he was streaming last night. He said he was nervous.
Yeah, MM was streaming London actually. He was actually streaming London.
He was nervous, he said, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen him. What's he look
welcome
like?
to my world.
He didn't have a face cam on.
He just has his voice. Yeah, you know how he talks, right? He spoke a couple times on the stream.
I know how he talks, but like, I picture him looking like. Actually, I don't even want to say it.
Here we go.
Alright, bro. Let's play this game and call it a day, bro.
No, I was gonna compare him to somebody else on stream. That's why.
I think he's Asian though. Or he's from Indonesia. Or Malaysia, from Malaysia.
You ever seen him?
No. He doesn't show no face, no case.
He's been here for ages, though, right? I remember MM from like way back in the day.
As long as you.
Yeah, to be fair, I've been here for a long time. I've been here longer than my actual full-time job. That's commitment.
Wow.
Yeah.
You lying?
It's all about the Wordle.
Hey, chat. What do you guys think here? Let's get this game. Let's finish the game here. There's no way we lose this. Cause so green, you know, a little bit of like.
Maybe some black at the end.
Black?
Maybe the smallest one is the black.
Yeah.
And white?
Wait, put black as the smallest? Yeah, maybe. I don't think there's a white anyways.
Oh, there's different portions here?
Yeah,
Oh.
You're playing half the game, man.
Oh, I didn't realize. I did not even realize there was a different portions here. I skipped this part in math class. This is a pie chart, right? What is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think black would be last then.
Call yourself a traitor.
For real.
Try the beigey color then.
Beigey? Taken.
Yeah. No, the one like in the middle top.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then blue black. That's quite dark.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You guys are on one today. Alright.
Oh,
Is there a harder mode? Is there practice?
Is there a 4-star?
You took profit, right, Cam?
Nah, not yet. I got them both running right now.
Oh,
What?
damn. You running. If that 4 breaks the lows, man, or my
Then
bad,
it's gone,
the 30 breaks the lows, then you are good.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Hoping for it.
Yeah, hoping for. I mean, like, I'm tempted to close.
Heard
Like,
prayer works.
yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I'm just sat here watching this. I'm like, just break the lows, man, please.
Yeah, this is the second time it's coming down, so.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought we were gonna come up again, Credit Tower, for doing this, but I guess not.
Yeah, I actually thought that as well, but then I looked on the daily and I was like, we kind of closed respecting, and I was like, we're probably gonna be aggro now, right?
Yeah, like that kind of also makes sense. Yeah, there could be a daily starter play. You might see a push all the way down towards 1865. That's what happened.
Yeah, I'm a hold this thing. I'm gonna be in the gym holding this.
All right, bro. If it's at 1865, man, I guess you're done for the whole year because that's like a whole lot of pips.
Send us a screenshot.
Yeah, I'm currently 5% up as well, so
400 pips. Wow.
yeah, I kind of want this to drive. I feel like this is just gonna like drive a little bit further and then pull back like massively in a sec.
My monthly swing's looking good too. Still running.
Yeah.
The monthly might not even create a top wick at this point if it breaks the lows because it's about to break here. Very soon. Wow. Anyways, good luck, everybody. If you guys still trading for a day, take it easy. You know, make sure you use a stop loss, make sure you use protection. Sorry for the little thing earlier. Was not in my control. I'll take a closer look next time. But yeah, chat. Appreciate you being here today. Love you guys, man. Thank you. And I guess I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Wix Night is streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. So he's been killing it during the sessions. And let's get the ball rolling, right? It's been a pretty good August. And yeah, we have halfway to go. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Take it easy. See you guys, man.
See ya. Have a good one.
See ya. Later, chat. Love you guys, man. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Oh, Bertha Lowe's Camp's happy right now. Damn. There he goes.
Run that back, turbo.
How the hell you love that bitch, you don't know that bitch? It's like having set prices on a diamond brick. You get good pussy once and then start cuffing it. I still been in my bag, I'm just on other shit. You go BBS, look like Money Mitch. My stands for really rich, I'm in that coloring in. She told me she taking a risk, I had to cut her in. The road was a house on the hill with a custom den. Eliante keep putting carrots in my pinky ring. Woke up feel like Michael Mix, we kill by any means. Young on one stay fresh like Listerine. I'm giving her back to the streets, I got plenty of these. She a nasty fish, she came from New Orleans. Then I woke up sick, forgot to pull my lean. We murder things, you want a queen, can't hurt a king. The lemon squeeze can't get between or intervene. How the hell you love that bitch, you don't know that bitch? It's like having set prices on a diamond brick. You get good pussy once and then start cuffing it. I still been in my bag, I'm just on other shit. You go BBS, look like Money Mitch. My stands for really rich, I'm in that coloring in. She told me she taking a risk, I had to cut her in. The road was a house on the hill with a custom den. My cousin down the road, he call on IMO. Pick backing up, I do my show, it's time to go. Now hit a joke, you hit a post on kettle post. Got both on hoes, they lick me like an envelope.
Mike Will.
I pull up with a pink toe. I put some diamonds on her toes. Let her hold on and don't reach. You was used to pulling that money go home out. I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow. In my footsteps like the feds. I shoot like I'm Montana. Chop up bullets, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat sipping red. Bitch, I'm from Atlanta with these hoes ready dick like pig. Condo like the pharmacy, I got codeine in my fridge. My bro on a steaming stove, cooking crack like grits. Got this vibe on a tippy toe, struggling in a pit. LA live, I'm staying at the Lowe's with this Hollywood bitch. Got a 9 and a snub nose, can't wait to let it hit. Pull up with a stick, I pull up with a stick. I pull up with a pink toe, whipping, she sucking the dick. I credential. Got some means and winnings, all on out my neck, cost a quarter brick. I've been getting it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow, and my footsteps like the feds. I shoot like a Montana, chop up bullets, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat sipping red. Bitch, I'm from Atlanta with these hoes ready to like Peggy. Condo like the pharmacy, I got codeine in my fridge.
Bestie, I just hit my friend, told her catch me. I'ma lick her skin, she so precious. Might not fuck again, she too messy, but hit and no flex. Rose gold ornaments, drop 210, car came with no 10. You don't gotta, you the dough, you can hop in front of tip. Boy, 9 in the vent, think about dying and get spent. I got 2 B's on my bosses and a 30 in a bit. I know niggas granted $1 million, still didn't tell 12 shit. I got skeletons in my closets and they scared of me and shit. Bass Margellas under the bed, screaming rock me kid. I put water on my head and she got CC. Couple ops played dead and they still got hit. I done bent lil' mama's spine, but it still ain't my kid. Only reason I use my line is cause she drank my spit. No cap.
I've been getting it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow, in my footsteps like the feds. I shoot like a Montana, chop up bullets, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat sipping red. Bitch, I'm from Atlanta with these hoes ready to like Peg. Condo like the pharmacy, I got codeine in my fridge.
Later, chat. Love you guys.